You're listening to Biblically Speaking, the show where we let the Bible do all the talking.
The Bible talks about when the enemy comes like a flood, the Lord raises up a standard. So the Lord wants to raise up a standard in this new generation in regards to relationship.
The main thing is we need to go back to the blueprint, go back to the beginning. How did God design it? God created one man, one woman, and that was it.
See, you have a different testimony. I mean, for me, I grew up in a church, but then at some point in my life, I just did not want church anymore. I wanted the world. So I went into the world because I wanted to experience what the world had for me. And in the process, I began to look like the world. I began to do what the world wanted me to do. So I was so far off from what he really wanted me to want. In fact, all I needed to wait my day for you was 2 years. Had I just been patient and waited 2 years, I would have been introduced to you, but I was impatient. So I went around dating and trying to make use of a relationship that went nowhere. And then I felt like it. Now, when I met you, the Lord then began to show me that actually you could have had this anyway. Had you stayed the course, had you done things according to my blueprint, you would have had this blessing and enjoyed it even to its fullest. But now I'm having to start you all over again.
What's happened is we've lost that childlike faith in God, in the belief. Like I think I'll be considered what you call an old romantic. And so I always had that sort of fairy tale dream of, you know, I said it to you when we first met, when we first, you know, realized that we were interested in each other, that my first boyfriend's going to be my husband.
Say that again. You know, I like saying this because you see, you guys are probably hearing it for the first time. But so can you imagine me listening to this, where I came from the world, I had all this mindset, and now I meet someone that tells me my first boyfriend's going to be my husband. Trust me,
as well.
I nearly I don't know. I nearly fainted.